Hello. Okay, now while we're talking about the beginner level, we shall also equip you in some solo actions. And what that means is that very often you might dance with someone on higher level, they might enjoy the song a little bit more, and they might have better, higher body awareness or musical awareness, and they might leave you on your own, which means that the lady might detach themselves, the follower, from a leader, or the leader might dump the follower on the floor for a brief split moment to do some stuff on their own. Now, initially, I would say this is the domain of people who really know the music, know their music as well, and the particular song they dance to. So, shines have been developed in America, and it's more a bit competitive situation. So you're actually shining against someone else that then turn into battles. So some people just battle and try to overdance each other, which sometimes turns into amazing and crazy, spectacle. So if somebody's battling on salsa, go there and give them some energy because they will love it. But ultimately, it comes from high level of musicality and understanding. If you grind one song for years and you know it by heart, and you know that there is the tiri tan 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 tan, you know how to adjust your body movements to that, and you hit that every time you hear it, and it's just it feels great, and that's why we do it. But sometimes the problem with that is that we actually leave our partner on their own in the moment that they're not familiar with the music, they don't know what's happening, and they might be, for example, a bit still nervous or stressed because it's the beginning of their international dancing career, right? So I'll show you three kind of very the most, I would say, in my opinion, the most popular solo steps which everybody uses worldwide, and it should be like syllabus. It should be part of your DNA right now. Okay, I'm talking about Suzie Q, tres tres, and toe heel crosses. Okay, I'll show you them right now. So first of all, what happens with Suzie Q? Okay, one thing, it's a very popular action. It's coming from Suzie Quattro, I think that was her name, Suzie Quattro, and that was a singer like in 60s or 70s, I believe. Very crazy personality on the stage, and that was her action, so they say. People from swing dancing, because as far as I'm concerned, salseros, we stole that from them directly, not from her. They stole it from her, so it wasn't us, it was them. But the trick is that initially the action got bastardized to something like this right now. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and because it doesn't really offer you much, I'm not okay with it. So before we go to Suzie, I'll show you how to get into it from the basic, from the leader's point of view. Left comes forward, we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and because Suzie is going to cross to the right, I like to finish my basic crossing over with my right here. Okay, so I go 5, 6, 7. Then what's going to happen, I want you to pivot tiny little bit to your right, like an eighth of a turn. And step 1, pivot on it to your left. Step 2, pivot to your right. Step 3, now you're gonna pivot more to your left and step there. We're gonna have 5, pivot on your 5, 6, pivot on it, 7. And then one more time. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now, because you have this action there, it actually really allows you later to mess with Suzie's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. It just opens up when you just flatten things like that. It doesn't really encourage you to dance. When you do those things, you see my body instantly responds and generates that movement. All right. So one more time, one basic. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 5, Suzie Q, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, Suzie Q, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Right. The next action we're gonna talk about we call tres tres. I think in Cuba they call it cucaracha. I've come across this name in Australia in one of the studios I used to work. The same step was called like that, and kind of makes sense. When you have cockroaches, you just wanna press them. Sorry, animal lovers. Nothing towards animals. I don't do that. It's just the name of the cross. They did it, not me. It was them. So, tres tres, one basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. What happens with the first step? We're gonna cross and tap. Then we're gonna cross and now we're gonna step. Okay, so we're gonna try one more time from 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. We cross, open, step. Right leg is going to do exactly the same thing. Cross, open, step. One basic. 1, 2, 3, 5. 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Basic. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. The third step I want to show you is the toe heel cross. Again, super easy. And again, we're gonna finish basic with a crossover. So we're gonna have 5, 6, 7. Now, the easiest way to do it is actually to pivot slightly to the right and hit your left toes there. So, then you're gonna pivot to the left and go heel. Now we're gonna pivot to the right again and cross and step. Okay, I'll show that one more time. So you're gonna have 5, 6, 7. Therefore, 1, 2, cross. Same thing here. Pivot and toe. Pivot toe, pivot heel, pivot step. One more time. Pivot toe, pivot heel, pivot step. And pim, boom, pa. Pivot, pivot, pivot. Now, soft knees, go up, soft knees. Knees, up, soft. Boom, pa, pa. Boom, pa, pa. One more. Boom, pa, into basic. 1, 2, 3. And let's do it one more time. And quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Yes, so that was our beginner footworks for solo dancing. In a moment, or in 2 clips, potentially, we're gonna do a little workout with them. So I'll see you there. Take care.